For somewhere that's meant to be in the peak of summer, it is not summertime. Just go to the gym and it starts raining. What a great start to the weekend.
We could try to stop this, postpone the heartache, but I bet your body disagree, cause you keep coming home to me. My eyes are glued to my phone, trying to read your signals, but you say you wanna be alone, oh no. But the pain in your body makes me otherwise, and I can't keep feeling you alive, but I know, yeah I know, that the pain in your body makes no so high, and I can't keep trying to deny, but I know. You know, you just postpone the heartache, cause you're scared. You just delay the heartbreak, cause you can.
Good morning folks and welcome back. Ended up going out last night, so this morning wasn't feeling 100% fresh, but hey, not totally hungover, which is a win for me. So what we thought we'd do today is just do a simple what I eat in a day. Might go to the gym and do something else, but I'll bring you along with me as best I can. So at the moment, my diet is really nothing crazy. It's very simple. The reason I like to keep it simple is it gives me more options. What it looks like in a nutshell is pretty much some form of intermittent fasting. So obviously I have dinner the night before and then maybe the occasional snack. So that's something like that. It might be Nutella toast. Then nothing else the following morning. So I might just have a coffee, but that'll be it. And then after that, I won't actually eat until around lunchtime during the day. That's what I do during the week, Monday to Friday while I'm at work. Yeah, it helps keep me on track, especially while I'm increasing the training load at the moment, and especially as we have the Spartan Race, along with the Crossfit Open starting the next couple of weeks. This is the time where you don't really want to be eating shitty food, because pretty much everything that you put in is going to help you get the results. So to kickstart today, really we're going to just make up the protein shakes, get that ready for the gym, and then we'll head off. So in the theme of keeping things simple, I do consider my pre-workout and post-workout shakes to be of that nature as well. Really all it involves, if you like, is to start off with some BCAAs, got the lemon flavour just for an extra hit. So BCAAs along with some creatine, have this post and during workout. I find it helps fuel me along while I'm grinding away in the gym. Post workout, at the moment I am on the Athlean Lean Whey Protein because ain't nobody got time to start bulking up, along with some L-glutamine. So this helps with gut along with muscle recovery. So pair these two together post workout. That's the chocolate flavour, tastes delicious. Can't really taste that, so you still get the chocolate flavour. These two at the start of the workout, and that is my shake life. So don't expect anything too crazy for my lunches are, if Cat will let me get through. So really what I do is just start off with maybe like a handful or so of some baby spinach. The other alternative to this, if you don't want to use baby spinach, is I used to use some kale. Got a bit of a crunch. I find it fills me up more than lettuce, things like that. From there, just for a bit of flavour, add in a couple of tomatoes. At the moment, 2 cans. So doing 2 cans of tuna. This is my favourite flavour, sweet chilli. I don't open up half the can until I'm about to have it at lunch because it just goes everywhere. The oils leak all over the place. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much just what I'll have for lunch. I had this for about a week or 2. Like I said, it's really basic, really simple, but it stops me from buying anything when I go out, and it just means I'm eating something clean. This little bad boy, found this in the store the other day when it focuses. There we go. Nice natural protein bar. Another little snack you can have in the morning is some blueberries. So
they're really just for keeping you healthy, keeping your serves of fruit up every day. So I'll have that in the morning along with my muesli bar, and that's my snack so far.
2,000 years later.
Welcome back, team. So as you probably just saw earlier, that's what I end up having for most of my lunches. It's just pure and simple, some form of greens, some tomatoes, and I'll alternate between either chicken or cans of tuna. It's what works for me. It's really simple, super easy to make, especially if I'm busy at work, don't have to worry about cooking up anything. What I thought I'd quickly just talk about now is some work just at the gym. As you can probably tell, quite a bit sweaty, so just finish up there. But what I wanted to talk about was one of the techniques that I was reading up on just the other day in regards to back squatting. So given that I've had the leg injury, I have sort of avoided heavy weights for quite some time, probably about the last 2 months or so. The reason for that is I didn't want to aggravate the hip muscles too much as well, and part of it as well probably was a little bit to do with fear as well, so I didn't want to end up getting another injury and all that sort of stuff. Now, when I was doing some research on techniques and what works for different movements, came across the back squat, which is something that I was proud of how well I could do. Given that I had ended up stopping it for quite a while, I had lost a lot of... Sorry, the train's going past. The back squat was something that I was reasonably proud of. So with the injury, I had to cut back on how often I did the back squat, purely because of the range of motion. So taking around 2 or so months off from doing back squats, my capacity to what I can do now to back then had changed quite significantly, which was pretty disappointing. This brings me to the technique, and I'll put up some clips. The 2 things that I did find, first one being quite obvious, but it's the leg positions. So for myself, the way that I now want to operate, because I find it gives me better control, is keeping your legs shoulder width apart, toes slightly pointed out. But one big thing is at the bottom of the squat, really try and push your knees out. Focus on that, because that'll help you when you're coming back up, driving through using your glutes to push yourself up. If your knees are tucked in and you're trying to push your glutes, you'll get some power, but you won't be able to do your full potential. The second noticeable change that I found, it's a very small technique, but it's something that I found give me more control, which then further helped my mindset as well when I'm doing heavier lifts, and that was to change up the grip. So what I ended up doing was, usually I have a grip around where my shoulders are, so both hands up here, just behind the back. But I was reading an article and it suggested moving your hands to a snatch grip. So as you can see in the clip, push the hands further out as possible. That way when you're carrying a heavier weight, you can get more of a control, stabilizes the weight, and it will help you through the movement. That can help you as well hold your legs accordingly in the right position. So that was just a quick tip to show you what I'm doing technique wise. It's about 7 o'clock now, so to finish off this what I eat in a day vlog, I will take you home and show you what we cook. One of the HelloFresh meals that Lucy and I will end up cooking, and we'll walk you through that. Alrighty, so just to quickly cap off today's vlog, rather than showing you while we're cooking the dinner, I just want to give you a quick rundown at the end of it. So we have been following the HelloFresh meals. We no longer order through them, but we've kept a few of their cards, which has come in handy, because what we'll do is we'll follow these recipes and use this for our weekly foods and dinners. It's pretty simple, as you can see, just a couple of steps, cook it up. And while I am having dinner, I do like to just smash out a nice greens drink. That'll just help me add up any vitamins and minerals that I have been missing. The one that I'm having at the moment is the, when it focuses, activated nutrients. So it's just their standard blend, which I find pretty delicious. As always, if you have liked that video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, it will help me out. Who knows, one day when I've got thousands of subscribers, I'll quit my job and do full-time vlogging. If you want to help me get there, you know what to do. And as always, if you do have any suggestions or have any feedback, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you.